Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Humanity Unites. Uh, this is going to be kind of rambling, you know, just getting my own feelings out there. I don't have a lot of sources with which to just express me. And this is about it. You know, I'm in a down mood tonight. And I didn't even think about it until I called my charge nurse a while ago to make sure she was awake for work. And, you know, events from last night are feeding into this. But overall, everything that's happening, riots, layoffs, I'm so concerned for the welfare and future of this country. Anyway, so I think a lot of the videos I make on this particular channel might be done under the influence of some kind of sedating substance, and right now I'm under the influence of multiple sedating substances. Cheers. Not sorry. I won't be awake for long after I finish this video. And anyway, just seeing where this country is at is distressing, depressing. Seeing where my life is at, in some ways, is depressing and distressing. I'm pretty much all on my own. I should be used to that, but when enough happens, it's a lot more difficult. I miss spending time with my daughter. Um, yep. I, as far as my social life, I'm just not going to say much except, throughout, I repeat patterns, too caring, too understanding, too something. And that just winds up leaving me all alone. And I really feel it right now. No, nobody can take this as something that so down I'm going to injure myself. That's not going to happen. Yeah, what kind of legacy would that be for my daughter? Um, see, well, I would say that would be an indication of that I think about others before myself. But, is that true? Probably not, I mean, anything that works to keep your survival instinct, you know. Anyway, you know, I'm concerned about the economy, but I view things in a much broader sense than a lot of people do. I'm I'm not happy with the idea of invading, destroying other countries for our financial economic benefit. I'm not in favor of some Americans being homeless or hungry or without medical care so that others can do well financially. Yeah. These things go through my mind all day, every day. And once in a while, it tends to catch up with you. Like I've said about social movements, you know, these riots happening right now. They don't happen in a vacuum. They don't happen over a single issue. It is all about, um, you know, stacks of issues that all pile up over time. And then one issue acts as a trigger. The U.S. and global economy had issues piling up and piling up that I had been warning about for years. It needed a trigger, though. And along comes the pandemic. Once in a while, I wish I had somebody to really talk to, but, over time, it seems like somebody I trust I can talk to, it just winds up being about the same old stuff. And so, I get down. I'm human. And yes, yeah, I'm a straight male with emotions about myself, not just myself. Not about superficial things. And not just about one state, one city, one state, one country. I'm concerned about all. And I love being that way. I'm not going to change it. I've considered that in past years, but yeah, once you get to that level, there is no going back. You can't ignore what is going on beyond yourself. Anyway, yep. But once in a while, it all piles up, at least for a single day, a single night. Uh, I had another trigger that I had expected to, have dinner or something with someone, and that got canceled. Oh well. I've had more social events, eventualities, whatever, canceled, I think, in my life than I have had that actually turned out the way they were planned. That's not attacking anyone. It's just seems to be the nature of my life. And, well, we'll see what tomorrow brings. When I get down like this, it's only for one night, a few hours. I know that. I mean, I may not be all cheerful and everything tomorrow, but don't know. I'll wait until tomorrow to decide. Um, you know, what bothers me is that there are so few people that I can really talk to, really relate to on this level. That's what really bothers me. And it always has. My whole life. And so at 58, you'd say I should be used to it. You never get used to it. Like it or not, you never get used to it. I get so tired of flaky people. Sure, yeah, let's have lunch, And I'm not one of those that just thinks that's just a fake comment most of the time. Yeah, but, especially when it's actually scheduled. And then that schedule just gets thrown out the window. Yeah, oh well. I've had lots of mornings, lots of nights, lots of different plans that just never came to be. And, no, I'm not talking about any regrets about any direction my life has taken. I'm happy with the way my life has taken. And I accept that I wish that my message could get out more. I finally did solve the video freezing problem. I guess you can't really record effectively at greater than 30 frames per second on a PC. I don't know. I've got more hardware coming in tomorrow. That might be a possibility that it might help. Nope. The only other option would be filming or recording at 60 frames per second on the video camera. So it winds up high definition, but then I have to go through the additional step of editing before ever posting anything anywhere. I do have several cameras on order. So, I have all the, I know, bit of graininess to this image. So, I spent more money than I should have to order one to come in tomorrow. I've been waiting on 2 other cameras, but they're coming from China, and I have no idea when they're going to arrive. So, one was supposed to be here already. Well, guess not. And, okay, fine. I still want to keep trying to improve the main channel. And, these are just different steps. I have an additional video card and more cameras coming in, and I will just keep on trying until I have it where I really want it to be. So that's all I can say about that. So I've spent more money than I really meant to this month. So I'm not broke. I'm happy. I'm not broke, desperate, hungry. I have a roof over my head. I've got food in the house. Got electricity, got phone service, water. I feel like I'm probably doing a lot better than a lot of other people right now. So, so if I feel sorry for myself, yeah, maybe I'm just being petty. Mm, that is a very strong possibility. But, there are all different things that we hope for in life, and well, they just don't turn out that way. And we all go, I think if you don't go through an occasional down period, then you're just kind of numb. I mean, you've got to experience your own emotions: hope, fear, disappointment, love, happiness, loss, sorrow, disappointment. Yeah, we if you don't experience all these emotions and be aware that you are experiencing these emotions, then yeah, you're just numb. You're apathetic. You don't really care, even about your own life for the most part. Well, okay, I'm going to end this here because I am truly rambling. Yeah. Yeah, these thoughts go through my head kind of in this order at times. Uh, when I do a regular video, I try to get all of this focused in one direction. And sometimes that's not easy, but at least I've got the video where it doesn't freeze. There's a good point. Um, I'm just going to keep doing as best I can. Anyway, yeah, not many people are going to see this, I know. Oh well. All right, you have a good night, and I'll come out with something more rational tomorrow.